Good morning students. I, Harpreet Sethi, will teach you fifth chapter, that is Heat of Science 1. In this chapter, we are going to see is your introduction, melting point, boiling point, latent heat of vaporization, latent heat of fusion and regulation. This all points we are trying to cover in today's lecture. So now let us start with introduction, heat. What is heat? Now we have been studying from our childhood times that heat is nothing but it is a form of energy which converts one state of a substance into another state. Now for example, let us take simple example. Ice gets converted into water, correct? Again water gets converted into vapors and so on. So that is nothing but your hard substance gets converted to your liquid and your liquid to your gaseous part. That all energy is converted by heat, correct? So now in the heat chapter we are going to see basic few more concepts, that is melting point and boiling point. Melting point is nothing but the point at which gaseous gets converted again back to solid, that is nothing but vapors get converted into solid format, correct? That is said to be your melting point, correct? Boiling point is nothing but your water, your liquid is getting converted into the gaseous form. That is said to be your boiling point. We all know that water boils at 100 degrees Celsius. So this Celsius is a unit to measure heat, correct? Whereas its melting point is 0 degree Celsius. So this is its melting point, whereas this is its boiling point. Now, melting point and boiling point. Let us take few metals and non-metals example. Correct? Now let us take iron, copper, gold. This all are hard. Correct? They are hard melting and high boiling point. When large amount of heat is passed through it, they change their state of substance. Whereas when we take an example of sodium, that is your Na, which is nothing but your liquid at room temperature. Correct? According to the condition, the metals, non-metals hold, correct? Now, out of that, we are going to start is our new concept, that is your latent heat. Now, as we have seen, energy is nothing but it's a form of heat is energy which is a form which converts one form of substance into another, correct? Now, latent heat. Any word, what do you mean by latent? Latent means at a constant temperature. Now before going to latent heat, now let us see one graph. Now suppose this is a time period given to us, this is a temperature given to us, correct? Suppose I left it as 0, here 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 and so on. Your temperature in degrees Celsius as 10, 20, 30, 40 and so on, correct? As the time increases, heat is passed, the temperature remains, correct? The time is increasing, the temperature of a substance is increasing. Why it is? Because the heat is passed. Whereas in latent heat, now pay attention, at a constant temperature, at a particular constant temperature, solid gets converted into a liquid part, correct? Solid gets converted into a liquid part, that is said to be your latent heat of vaporization. Repeating once again, unit mass of a substance changes from solid to liquid. Repeating once again, solid to liquid at a constant temperature is said to be your latent heat of vaporization. Whereas now latent heat of fusion is nothing but your at a constant temperature. Repeating once again, at a constant temperature, liquid gets converted into gases, that is your vapor format, correct? That is your vapor format is said to be your latent heat of fusion. So there is a difference between vaporization and fusion. So in latent heat we have seen two things, there is vaporization and fusion. Liquid gets converted into gas is your fusion at a constant temperature, that is nothing but your unit mass of a substance changes, correct? Whereas solid gets converted into liquid is said to be your vaporization. On to the page number textbook 63, a chart of a substances have been given along with their melting point, boiling point, latent heat of vaporization and latent heat of fusion. You can refer it accordingly. Now let us see next concept, that is nothing but your regulation. Now regulation is nothing but, now let us see this with a demo. Now suppose assume to be this is a piece of ice, correct? Now if we press this ice, correct, it will get converted from solid to liquid, correct? Again by applying certain applied force, liquid to solid, that is nothing but your ice is at 0 degree Celsius, correct? That changes the state from one to another when we apply a force on it. Again by applying a force, it gets converted back to ice. That property is said to be your regulation. So that is nothing but by applying a certain force, one state of a substance changes to another and it gets reconverted back to another original state. That is said to be your regulation, correct? That part we are going to see. Seventh, one more point we will study today, that is anomalous behavior of water. Now let us take one good example of anomalous behavior of water. You all have seen in TVs or any other YouTube channels and all. That is nothing but ice hockey, correct? So that is nothing but this game is mostly in the European countries and all. It's a famous country where there is a big ice slab, players skid on it and play accordingly. So that is nothing but, that is example of anomalous behavior. What exactly anomalous behavior of water is, let us see now. Now at a certain 0 degree Celsius, that is, there is a water. Now there is a water, but below the water, below the ice, the temperature of a liquid remains constant around 4 degrees Celsius. Here the temperature doesn't go beyond 4 degrees Celsius. So that is nothing but, here it tries to flow. So that is nothing but at the upper layer it will remain at the ice and below it will remain at a 4 degrees Celsius around a liquid state, that is said to be a water. So this behavior of water or this behavior is said to be a anomalous behavior. So that is nothing but how aquatic, what you can say, aquatic fish and they can survive in the, what you can say, ice area. Though there is ice, but the fish to respire or to live, they are below at the 4 degrees Celsius, correct? It is the way where the aquatic life lives in it. So through this, even the ice gets a part to move and the player or the team which is playing ice hockey, the ice doesn't break. One of the reason or one of the behavior of ice, that is anomalous behavior of water, correct? So we have seen today 7 points. First was introduction, that is heat, correct, along with basic melting point and boiling point. After that we have seen latent heat of vaporization, latent heat of fusion, correct? Vaporization, repeating once again, it's a new concept to you. That is nothing but solid gets converted to liquid at a certain temperature, a unit mass of a substance changes. That was your vaporization. Fusion is liquid to gaseous at a constant temperature, certain mass of a substance changes. Regulation is nothing but when you pray or apply a force to an object, it changes the state and it gets back converted to again its original state. One of the best example was ice given to you, correct? And 7, we have seen this anomalous behavior of water. That is nothing but it remains ice at 0 degree upper layer, correct? And inside it is at a 4 degree Celsius, which is most important for aquatic life to live and to survive in it, correct? This all part we have seen. So further part you can read from the book page number 62, 63, 64 and so on, correct? Read that part. Remaining part of lecture will continue in next lecture. Thank you.